now your image building is gone for now. With the Ghana for Bonam, I said until your image will be restored, Aremia would have to come and stand and Obepa Ghana for Inacho. Bonine Wedino, Anoding.
Did Ahmed Swale fall out with Anas Aremia or Anas?
He had a lot of complaints about him. He has even said in one of the text messages that if he were to talk, what Ken did was small.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, he even went ahead and said that you do all these efforts and you are not appreciated.
Now I say, Amache, a lot has happened. You won't believe it if I to tell you. Or say a fraudster like him. Or say so no or kasa. Ghana be woso. Edi enti no wakasa. Boni be na na ekoswa. Womu nye nimu a. Womu nim se okasa. Ghana be woso. When na no wakase. Ahmed Swale kasa. Now I'll tell you say. Amache, all of them, they are all holding grenades.
So by the time Ahmed Swale died, he was not a member of Tiger Eye PI.
No, he was not.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, he says it here. He was not. He said, I have resigned. I don't want to have anything to do with them. But you too be mindful, because anyone who is leaking videos that could not have been leaked after you left is trying to implicate you. And today, we are all here because Daniel Owusu is accused of leaking pictures.
To your knowledge, or to Daniel Owusu-Cranton's knowledge, did Ahmed Swale fall out with Anas Aremia or Anas?
Well, it would appear so, because from the narratives or from the text messages, he had a lot of complaints about him. He has even said in one of the text messages that if he were to talk, what Ken did was small.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, he even went ahead and said that you do all these efforts and you are not appreciated. So he had some.
And you have these text messages?
Oh yes, I have.
You can share. Oh, you have to look at me. You can share with some of us. You can share
yes,
it with the media.
I can share it. I can share it.
Of Ahmed Swale talking.
Yes, I have Daniel Owusu-Cranton's full permission to share everything.
Okay, let me tell our viewers that we will obtain these videos and share it to you on the extended interview. Okay, so wow, you said Ahmed Swale said in a text that if he were to talk, what Kennedy did with who watches a watchman, watches the watchman will be small, will pale into insignificance.
Yes, he said the whole Ghana will shake.
If he were to say what he knows about the operations of Tiger Eye.
Exactly.
What then was Ahmed Swale doing by the time he died, to your knowledge?
I have no idea what he was doing. Because I think he said he was going to lay low in one of the text messages. And after that, my clients never had any interactions with him again.
Then he heard he had died.
Then he heard he had died.
Did he attend the funeral, Daniel Kranti?
No, he could not have attended the funeral because upon the death of Ahmed Swale, people were calling him and threatening him. I think
why do people think that he could have been part of the operation to undo Ahmed?
Because a certain narrative has been set way back in 2018. I mean, the same person that keeps telling everybody that Ahmed Swale died because of pictures.
Who is this person?
Well, your guess is as good as mine. We should ask, the whole Ghana should ask, who set the narrative years ago saying that Ahmed died because there was a release of pictures. Now, this Ahmed, his pictures are everywhere. If we are talking about who released pictures of Ahmed first or who released Ahmed's image first, it will be Anas. Because if you look at the school feeding documentary, the 16th minute, you will see Ahmed with a camera in there.
But they don't say that he's Ahmed Swale.
You don't have to say he's Ahmed Swale.
Yes, but having somebody's image in a documentary is quite different from having the image and writing the name Paul Adomochi on it. So because Ahmed is not on TV, he's not like me that people can, my name and my face are associated for many years. Ahmed's face may be known, but they didn't say in the documentary that this is Ahmed Swale.
My position is that Ahmed was not an undercover investigative journalist. Whoever he was interacting with during those documentaries.
Yes. When I interviewed Kwesi Nyantechi's wife, she told me that Ahmed came to Kwesi Nyantechi. He even came to their house to invite them to Dubai. So yes, he doesn't cover his face. He shows up.
So everybody knows who he is.
Not everybody, but some people.
I mean, those who...
Certainly, Kwesi Nyantechi knows him. Kwesi Nyantechi's friend, Mohammed, knows him. Some people around the GFA also know him. Yes. He comes and he says, Ahmed is looking for you. So he's quite well known. So you are making nonsense of the fact that given the so-called narrative of an Ahmed photograph is baseless.
Exactly. It is very baseless because photographs of a person who is not hidden. He even has a Facebook page with his photographs. He has published his photographs everywhere.
And on the Facebook page, he's called Ahmed Swale?
No, he's called Usong Diwala. Yes, but if I want your image, it's not too difficult to get it. If I
get the point you're making. That if somebody is looking for Ahmed's image, it's not difficult. It's there. It's available.
If I know
Once I know who to ask him, and you get the image on social media.
Perfect.
So this image that we're seeing on the television, you said it was shared by Ahmed himself?
Yes, shared by him.
This is Facebook page?
Facebook.
But what name does he use on the Facebook page, you said?
Usong Diwala.
Usong Diwala.
Diwala, yeah. Well, I can't really pronounce it, but that's what
I see.
Yeah, I read it. He has pictures of his wife there, his children there, everything about him is there. So it's strange why the narrative would be that the person died because of pictures. When years ago, this man has said, a dead man has said, whoever is releasing pictures is trying to implicate you. And years later, 5, 6 years later, somebody is behind bars.
Because of the releasing of pictures.
Because of releasing
allegations
of
releasing of pictures.
Allegations, speculations of such a high crime. Such a crime that is I mean, if you are slapped with a murder charge, you can imagine.
So the police are not saying to Daniel Cranton that he killed Swale. They are saying that his release of the photographs led to the murder of Swale. Is that really what the charge sheet is about?
Yes, and then they claim that he was in the vicinity, which I doubt very much.
So by the time Ahmed died, was Ahmed, as far as your client knows, was Ahmed talking to Anas?
I don't know.
On friendly level, you know that.
Nobody knows that.
But he has certainly resigned from Tiger Eye.
Yes, he had resigned.
But that information has never come out. I mean, he was buried as a Tiger Eye staff. Anas was at the funeral. They treated the matter as one of their own has passed. They didn't say that he had left.
Mine. And we are going to find the killer of Ahmed. We are going to find the killer of Ahmed. And Ahmed died because of pictures. But to the best of our knowledge...
Let me finally ask you about the baby mother, because there's information that Anas spoke to the baby mother. What's that about?
Yes, she was heard in a conversation with Daniel Owusu that...
Do you have that audio?
Yes.
You'll give it to us?
It with you.
All right.
He was said to have been planning, or Adolf and Anas. She said, if I can say it in Twi or say it in English, and I'm actually Jane said maybe a fino.
Who's talking?
This is Anas.
Telling the lady.
This is the lady repeating what she had heard.
Okay, what did he say?
She's saying that I'm actually Jane say maybe a fino. I think and I'm a day. And she said some other lady in the...
Has the baby mother fallen out with Daniel Cranton?
Well, yes, they have fallen out. Because
I'm wondering why Anas will be talking to her, indicating the threats that he wants to carry out, if indeed he did, threats he wants to carry out against her baby father, unless, of course, the two of them are falling out.
They are falling out. They always fall out. They will start talking again. They fall out. They'll start talking again. But now they are not on good terms.
The lady and Cranton.
Exactly.
But Anas is on good terms with the lady?
Obviously, because she's the one who's giving the narrative.
But if she's not on good terms with Daniel Cranton, why is he calling him back to alert him that this is what your boss is saying?
No, at the time, what I'm trying to say is that they fall out and they become friends again.
Okay,
at the time,
they had become friends
again. And she's saying, oh, do you know what happened here? This person is saying this and this and this.
Okay.
And that we are planning that... one Adolf was saying that we should fake an armed robbery attack, and somebody should even beat me up, so that in case you survive, you will not know that there was a ploy like that.
I don't get